guys, welcome back to another video. It is another week. Yesterday was payday, which means it is time for another budget video. So I thought I would start off this week by unstuffing some of my envelopes. So putting some coins in my jars, my $5 in the $5 jar, and any leftover date money into our holiday fund. So I'm just going to get right in and start doing that, I guess. So groceries rolls over, so nothing from that one. Fuel is also going to roll over because anything that we don't use in fuel is going to go towards any car needs, like if we need to get oil or anything like that. Date. This is one that is going to get taken out. So we have $5 going into the $5. Let me just take the lids off these in advance, that way I don't have to do that every single time. Excuse me. Okay, so I just took the lids off to make it easier. So $5 into the $5 jar. 20 will go into the holiday fund, which looks like we have 30 in there now, which is super exciting because hopefully when that adds up, it means that we can go overnight somewhere or something, you know, just have something a bit special since we obviously didn't get to make the most of it this week. And we have some silver, so some silver coins into the jar. So that will roll over. Miscellaneous also rolls over. Gifts definitely rolls over, and same with Christmas. Now, this is what I've been using. I do have my own envelope, but I honestly just keep my cash in this little bag inside my purse. So this is where I put my coins, just in that little thing, and my notes. So I had $50 left over from last week, and of my new $50 from the week we just had, I had $20, $25, $30, $35 left over, and whatever the coinage is. So I have 3 5s to go into $5 jar, and this rest will just roll over. So I'll put that back in here for now. And for coins, alright, so it looks like we've got $2, $4, $6, $8, $9 to go inside. Oh, I didn't even show it. Our gold coin jar. So any gold coins will go in here. So okay, and then 50 cents in there. That is literally so much fun. I normally do it every day when I get home after spending money. I'll put my coins into the jars and whatever, but I deliberately saved them up so that I could do it on camera for you guys because I find that very satisfying. The money that my husband had, he's already put in the jar, so he put a bunch of silver in and a few golds as well. He doesn't do the $5 thing with his money. That's just something that I personally, instead of rolling over my 5s, I want to put it towards the $5 jar so that in the future there's just some more there. But it's coming up quick. I've only been doing it for what, like 2 weeks? So it's pretty good. I'm going to resist the urge to count it, but yeah, it's exciting. So these 50s you see here, this is from my husband's envelope. He literally hasn't used his spending money in 3 weeks and he's about to get some more. So he's doing really, really well. Alright. Now, I'm going to pack this stuff away, get some cash, and we can budget for this week. Okay, so I'm back. I have our Paycheck spread open, and our 2 little planties, of course, had to stay. I'm thinking I really want to name them, but I don't know what good names will be. So the first ones that came to my mind right now for some reason are Philip and Tony, but I honestly don't know why I thought of that. Like, literally, why? I couldn't tell you. Now I'm just thinking Tony Stark and Avengers, but there's no Philip Avenger, so I don't really know where that came from. Subject to change. For today, they are Philip and Tony. Maybe their names can change. I don't know. Let me know what you think they look like. Spike and Leroy? No idea. Just let me know. But that's literally got nothing to do with anything, just a random thought I had. So I'm going to start filling this out, of course, with the date, which is 14th when I'm doing this. So 14th of the 9th, 21. Oh, let me just zoom you in so you can actually see what I'm doing. Okay, so I've got you in position now. Sadly, our little plants are no longer in. I mean, no, doesn't really work. But so now that I have us all set up, we can enter in our numbers. So this pay, I worked one less shift than normal, which is going to be the new normal now. I used to work 5 days a week, which would be about 42 hours a week, but I'm dropping down to 4 days, which will be closer to 30, 33, maybe 35 hours. So this pay I did 31 hours and I got paid $763 after tax. So 763. There were some cents in there, but I'm just gonna leave them, just keep things simple for myself. So I don't know why I just wrote that there. This stuff doesn't really matter to me because I just get paid weekly and I do this as I go, so I'm not really going to worry about this. For now, that's my number, that's what I'm working with. So, fixed expenses, I have my bills account, which I pay $135 to every single week just to keep on top of all of our fixed bills. So that makes the total $135. Now, one second. I just had to get my computer open next to me because my iPad is out of charge at the moment, so I can't use the calculator and have it in front showing you. So I'm really sorry that you don't get to see me adding up, but if you hear random clicks or whatever, I'm just using my computer just to make it easy. Sorry if I'm a bit crazy again. I've literally been up since 3:30 this morning because I had to work, and when I open the store, that's the time I have to wake up to start work at 4:30. And then when I close the store, I finish at 10:30, so I literally get home at 11. So there's a lot of extremes with my work. Like it's literally sometimes I'm waking up at 3:30 and sometimes I'm getting home at 11. So there's 20 hours worth of doing stuff, which is crazy. And I literally have a neighbor staring at me through the window. So uh, don't like that. I'm not even vlogging. Like, you can't even see my face. She has no idea. I look like I'm studying, but she's just staring. I have a ring light. She's probably like, what's going on? Anyways, neither here nor there. Why am I so chatty today? Probably all the coffee. But anyway, so if I start with 763 and minus 135, I have $628 left over. 628. So, variable expenses, I'm just going to copy them over from last week. Well, I have all the main ones, so groceries, fuel, I have me, hubby, I totally butchered that, date, gifts, Christmas. Now, I mentioned that there are some other things that I don't have currently that I want to have, and I think I'm just going to start writing them down so that they're in my head and I can come up with things to give, you know? Like, even if I don't do it every single week, it's just down so that I see it, and I think if we have some extra money or whatever, I can just put it in there because out of sight, out of mind. So I'm going to put it in sight to put it in mind. So that is things like blessings. And I feel like there was another one. Oh yeah, last week I totally forgot my tithes. So I'm going to take that out this week and that's going to be fixed because it's 10%. So my tithes and offering, and I did not leave much room, so that is 10%, and 10% of what I got paid would be $76.30, so I'm just going to round that up to 77. So my new number is 77. So 135 plus 135 plus 77. What am I doing today? Honestly, what am I doing? I wish I had whiteout. I am so incredibly sorry. This is not the start that I was looking for today, honestly. So let me just get rid of that and write total is 212. So then if I take my 7 and minus 212, I have 551. Now, okay. Well, at least now you know it's my real budget. You're coming along with me as I remember stuff. So, groceries gets $100. Fuel gets 120. I get 50. Bub gets 50. Date gets 50. Christmas is always going to be getting 20 from now on. And I think what I'm going to do is, oh, I forgot miscellaneous. Miscellaneous gets 20. Okay, so what I'm going to do is swap which one gets 20 because I want them both to get $10 a week. So I'll take turns of which one gets which. So I think last time gifts didn't get anything, Christmas got something. So this time let's put it in gifts, and next time we'll put it in blessings. Yeah, I don't know why I just confused myself so hard. Okay, so 20 and nothing this week. So the total of all of those, we have 100 plus 120 plus 50 plus 50 plus 50 plus 20, and then wait, I just deleted it. So 100 plus 120 plus 50 plus 50 plus 50 plus 20 plus 20 plus 20 equals 430. That is a bit more than what we did last week. It's $20 more because now, like I said, I'm starting to add 2 more things. They get $10 each, but instead of giving them $10 every week, one week one will get 20, one week the other will get 20. So that's how that's going to go for now until we build gifts up to a point where I don't need to stuff it, which for me would probably be 100, maybe 150. If that was in there, I would like cap it and then stop putting in until it gets taken out of just to replenish it. But yeah, Christmas is the main priority at the moment. And yeah, so we had 551. We're going to take away 430. So 551 minus 430 equals 121. So we have 121 left. The only thing that we're going towards is new car. Okay, so debt and savings is the new car savings. We do have our student loans, but like I said in my first video, we're not paying off our student loans until we get my husband a new car. Just that's our priority at the moment, is saving up for that, and it's going really, really well. So even though I'm only putting $121 into this, like that is really, really great, and I'm so thankful that we have money to put in savings. But my husband has actually been able to save a lot more out of his paychecks, which we get every 2 weeks. So even though I'm only putting 121, he's been able to save like $400 or $500 this week. So from his 2 weeks, but this week our savings has increased by like $600 or $700. So my contribution's pretty small, but as a team, we've done really, really well this week. So I'm going to put that 121 in there. Oh, what am I doing? 121, which makes the total 121 and $0 remaining, which is exactly what we like to see. So that is super duper fun. Now it's time to stuff these, our little sinking funds, and I will be right back with you. Okay, so I am back and ready to stuff these envelopes. I'm feeling like they're looking a lot better on camera this week. Like, you can actually see what it's saying a lot more than when I did it last week. I don't know, I feel like it's a lot clearer, but even still, I've been thinking about making some new ones with like a solid background that you can see a bit clearer on camera and from a distance, because especially if you're watching on your phone or a small screen, like the light on this is crazy, and just the font, I don't know, it might not be the best for you guys. I was thinking of doing like a make cash envelopes with me video. If that sounds like something that you'd be interested in or would be helpful to see how I make these, or just some other ones, literally just using paper and a laminator, like 2 things. I don't know, I feel like it could be fun. But for now I still got these ones, but I think I will make that video maybe even this afternoon. I don't know, it could be coming out this week, so keep your eyes peeled. Make sure you like and subscribe if you like that idea, and subscribe so that you get notified when I do drop it. And you can get notified if you turn on the notification bell. So how's that for a spiel? Anyways, that's not the point of this, although that's helpful for me. I'm here to stuff my envelopes, so let me just stop going on with this stuff and actually stuff them. I'm so sorry. Okay. Groceries gets 100, so 250s, which means now we have 110. So 10 left over from last week, I feel like is pretty good, because we used to always go over with groceries, and we've just done really, really well. So proud of us. All right, fuel. I haven't fueled up my car yet from last week. I've got a quarter of a tank left, so I will be using this, but it means it gets to roll over, so that's super duper exciting. So that gets 120, which means now fuel has 51, 50, 70, 170. Super duper cool. I find it so satisfying when it builds up. Like, the whole point of this is to save more, like to not spend it all, to have enough to spend so that you can live, but also like it's just fun when you budget a certain amount and you don't even use your budgeted amount. I don't know, it's really nice. So date we emptied, but it gets a fresh 50, so that's fun. Miscellaneous gets a 20, and that will bring it to, oh, look at all of this, 2, 4, 6, 80, which is almost at 100, which is great. Love that for us. Gifts is getting the 20 this week, so I still have the 20 in here because I haven't deposited it into the account, but this is going to go this week. So really, gifts has 20 because we bought my dad's present and I need to replenish it. So I'm going to put this back in so I don't lose it, but this will be gone next time you see a video from me, I promise. Or it should. If it's not, remind me, replenish. Do not want to see 6 in there again. Okay, and Christmas is going to get another 20, which is that one, which means it has 50, 70, 90, 100. How exciting. Getting much better. Okay, but get this. One of the girls at my work has literally already started Christmas shopping, which, like, it's September. I'm like, dude, you are so ahead. That's great. But you know what she told me? She told me she is behind in her Christmas shopping. Behind. I'm like, girl, you can't be behind. It's September. Like, I don't know, like, I thought I planned ahead. Like, not that this is the most. There are people that have stocked up their Christmas fund, you know? Like, I'm still stocking. But, like, this woman has already bought stuff for her youngest and still has to get stuff for her oldest. And because of that, she thinks she's behind. She would stress if she saw my situation. I don't even have money to spend yet. Anyways, rant over. Like I said, I don't know if I said, but my husband doesn't have an envelope at the moment because it's got his name on it, so I need to make a new envelope. So I definitely will be making new envelopes just for that reason alone. But like I said, he hasn't spent any of his money. So he gets a 50. Look at that. He is a rich boy. 200 bucks. Go, babe. And then for me, leftover, have some money. Okay, so $70. And so I have 120, which honestly, no complaints. Because I did put almost $10 into the coin jar and $15 into the $5 jar. So really, I should have another $25 here, but I don't because it's in other savings things. So not that I need to do that. That's literally just something that I choose to do. But anyways, $120. I am pretty happy about that. So that goes in my nice little purse, ready for the week. And all of our envelopes are fully stuffed and funded. Anyways, now that all of our envelopes are fully stuffed and funded, I am very excited to see how we do this week and how much we get left over and into our savings challenges, and the fact that we literally didn't go over in anything. Like, I'm very excited. Oh my gosh, I fully just realized I didn't do my weekly check-in. Oh. Okay, you know what? It's a bit backwards, but I'm going to do the weekly check-in. So bear with me while I set up to do that because it is something that I would like to do. So I'm just going to do it. Better late than never, you know? Okay, so I'm now ready for the weekly check-in. And I'm just going to cross out week 1 because that was last week and I honestly don't know what my numbers were. So I'm not going to go through that stress. We're just going to start from where we're at now. So cross out that. Now, week 2 is starting from yesterday I got paid, which was the 13th. to, oh my gosh, let me get a calendar. The 13th to the 20th. Alright, so I'm only going to track a few things, and that will be the things that are most important to me personally. So I'll put my spending, I also want to track groceries. I want to track miscellaneous. I want to track gifts. At the moment, I would like to know where I'm at with Christmas. And I think I'm also going to, that's all I'm going to do, is those ones. Those are the ones that I want to keep my eye on. So starting amount, yeah, no, I definitely could have done week 1. We're making all the mistakes here. So I guess what we're starting with is I have 120. Groceries has 110. Miscellaneous has 80. Gifts technically has 20. And Christmas has 100. And then we'll see what I spent. Okay, so I am going to just excuse how annoying it's going to be. I am going to use that. So, be right back. Okay, so pretty much I think what I'm going to do, because I don't really know what I started with and what I spent, I'm just going to put what I was left with. So my spending had $70. Groceries had $10. Miscellaneous had 60. Gifts had nothing. And Christmas had 80. Okay, so now we can see what we had in the first week versus what we have right now, and then we'll see what we have in the second week. So groceries, I don't expect it to go up heaps, because even though we had some leftover, there's going to be random things that we don't need every week. Like honestly, I don't buy toilet paper every week because I get a value pack, which is like 20 bucks, but it lasts us like 1 to 2 months. So only every like 4 to 8 weeks I need to get more toilet paper, but when I do, it's much bigger. So that $10, you know, it'll get used up with other things like shampoo. You don't get that every week either. So I'm slowly building my collection though, because I've decided if I just stock up when things are half price and just buy, like get 2 for 1 kind of a thing, then eventually I'll have my own little stock and I can basically just shop from my house. I try to have 2 of everything. Like laundry liquid, I like having 2 boxes of powder. I like having 2 fabric softeners. I like having like 2 or 3 bottles of shampoo and conditioner, 2 bottles of body wash. Like I don't want to run out of anything. So if I just stock up when things are cheap, then I'm not in like urgent need of anything. So I can wait until the good prices come around. And that's something that I just really like. I enjoy feeling like I have enough, and it's really, really fun to organize a cupboard of like washing things. I don't know, this is sounding a bit crazy, but let me know if you're the same. Like I really love like clean with me videos and organization and before and after transformations of like storage things, and I don't know, that's just really up my alley. So yeah, anyways, that has nothing to do with this really, but I'm very excited. This is where we started, this is where we are. We have lots of envelopes all filled with money, so it's a good day. Okay, I was ready to end this video. You know I forgot the weekly check-in, and then we did that, and as I was wrapping up and saying my goodbyes, I remembered this. Now this is something that I got off the internet. I will link the website where I got it down below in case you want to print yourself one, because credit where credit's due. It's not mine. I did not make this. But this is to track our new car. I thought since I don't get it out in cash and I don't get to see it grow, like that's something that I want to see. I want to see it grow. I want to see us getting closer to our goals and how much is in there. So, because it is a shared thing, like between me and my husband, and I don't have all of it in my one account, I want to track it here. So, everything that we do have, once we hit the milestone, I will write it down and put the date. So, just to keep us motivated. So, there are a couple, I did start this already, but it was a bit messy and I didn't really like it, so I printed out a whole new one and I thought we can color it in together. Let's do this by when I started this tracker. So when I started this tracker on the 6th of June, we were at 5,000. Okay, that is some of the worst coloring I've done in my entire life, but I don't even care because I am just grateful to be here. So, that was 6th of June, 6th of June 2021. Then, I kind of forgot about it for a while, lost sight, and then last week when I made my very first video and I transferred the money into the account, we were at 8,000. That's so wonky. Alright. That is a jump of $3,000 from June, July, August, September. Like in those 3 months, we literally, that's like $1,000 a month. Okay, that is good progress. So 6th of September 21. Now, since the 6th, in the account right now, since transferring that money, we are just over, and I mean by like $3 or $4, just over $9,000. 9,000. Can you see how much of this jar is full right now? What is the date? 14th. How good. This is just what's in my personal account right now. Like, that is just absolutely wild to me. And what else? If we add the money from my husband's account, his savings towards it, because like I said, long story, we should have a joint bank account, but we can't access it. There's no money in there, so our money is split into our 2 accounts, which we share together openly. Whatever, it's, yeah, long story, like I said. The money that he has been able to save since, I don't know whenever, he's got an extra 2,000 and something in his. So I don't know the exact number, but I know it's at least 2,000, which means that brings us to 11. Which is also today, so I should have waited to put the date, but anyways, look at this. This jar is so close to halfway. Like, I cannot even believe it. That's just so incredible that we have literally gone from 0 to 1 to 5 to 11. Literally, in the last 3 months, we've gone up. So, I'm just so happy with that progress, and I'm so glad that I decided to print this out because I think it's a really fun thing to do, and I'm so excited each week to, well, not that it'll go up by 1,000 each week, but when it does go up, to add it in and to mark those $1,000 milestones, because $1,000 is a lot of money. There are a lot of things you can get with that, and saving up 25 of those is a huge thing that would literally almost pay off our student loan debts entirely. But anyways, I'm just so glad. So I don't think I could say the word so any more times than I did just then, but I think you can tell I'm pretty excited. I am pretty hyped about this. I am so in love with the progress, and it's so inspirational. I really encourage you to start a budget and to make it fun. Make it something you enjoy, because it is so fun to see the progress like this. Sorry you can see my pen. I'm like shaking it around like a crazy person because I'm Italian and I talk with my hands. And so if you could see me right now, I am just like ready to shake something. Like, oh, it's the best feeling. So write it down, color it in. I don't know, like watch your cash, literal cash in your hands grow. Watch the color completely fill up the page. Like whatever it is for you, I just encourage you to do something. Whether you post it online or keep it to yourself, it is the most inspirational thing that you could possibly do. Like, there's a reason people watch other people budget and people watch other people clean and work out. It's like, it's not to be creepy. It's literally just so inspiring. So anyways, that's enough of a spiel from me. I have said far too many words in such a short time. So I really appreciate you guys checking out my video, and I hope you guys enjoy Frank and Sinatra, because I forgot what I named them. So that's their new names. But anyways, I'll see you next time. Bye! Also, sorry for my crusty nails. Ew, I can't believe I went the whole video and didn't say anything. I work at a cafe, so that's what the brown stuff is. Anyways, bye!